Welcome to Mishna, studying Masechet Sukkah, Mishnah Zayin. Over here in this Mishnah, we're going to discuss how much of a person's body must be inside the sukkah, right? So let's say you had, and it's actually, we're going to learn from here two cases actually. The pshat of the Mishnah is a person has a large sukkah, right? Now his table, right? Let's say is in the sukkah, but he's sitting in his house. Could he lean over onto the table that's now in the sukkah? So his head's in the sukkah, but most of his body's inside his house, right? Would that work or no? You need to be fully in the sukkah. Also, we'll learn from here, right? And the Harambam does learn from here, the Rif also, of the size of a sukkah. What's the minimum size of a sukkah that a person needs to sit in? So, let's say person, the opposite case of what I mentioned, he has his head and most of his body, most of his torso in the sukkah, right? Right? So the opposite. He's in the sukkah, right? But his table, right, is in his home. Do we worry that he's going to, drag after his table? That he's going to lean over onto the table and then his head is going to be outside of the sukkah? Or do we say, no, he's sitting fine in the sukkah, that's fine. Bet Shammai says pasul, and Bet Hillel say it is kasher. Amlu Bet Shammai, Bet Hillel comes to tell Bet Shammai, Maaseh. And there was an actual case. Both the elders of Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel went to go to greet Levaker et Yohanan Berachoroni. They went to go visit him on Tukot. How'd they find him? They found him in this exact case, that he was sitting in the sukkah and his table was in his house. Right, this is Bet Hillel, right? This Bet Hillel said it's okay. So Amru Lahem Bet Shammai, comes Bet Shammai and says, Misham Raya, I'm going to prove it to you from there. Afhem Amrulo, right? That the Chamim over there who visited him came ahead and what they say, that this is how you acted. You didn't fulfill the mitzvah of sukkah your entire day or your entire life. Right? So Bet Shammai is saying, no, you're not allowed to, and I'll prove it to you from this same story. Because Hachamim spoke up and they told Yohanan ben Ochorani that he should not do so. Right? So we learn from here, by the way, interestingly enough, this Mishnah, Harambam is posek halacha Bet Shammai, Bet Shammai, right? That you're not allowed to go ahead and sit in the sukkah if your table is in your house. And I would point out that Harambam is posek this way, whether it's a big sukkah or a small sukkah. Right? This is like the Rif also. Yeah, halacha is like we said, like Bet Shammai over here in this Mishnah.